The Artistry.
Catch us on YouTube, Facebook, or outlets.
Follow us, The Artistry NY.
Yeah, I flex the pen and make it mighty as the sword. Let it swing forward, though my enemies clutching they cross. And they looking for a savior, look no further, I am him. Man, I came up hot in my rock and my socks and my Timbs. How you talking about this light in the streets when you never had it? Or supplying somebody's habit you love cause they an addict. And you don't want them out in the streets sucking no dick. So you become the enabler, keep them stuck on that shit. Man, it's a cruel cycle. Watch the way you move so they can move like you. Trying to go tit for tat with me, you must be suicidal. I'm smooth like that MJ reverse layup with your hearse made a fucking clown. I put you on a unicycle. I let the bomb drop and slap you in your neighborhood. Then walk off with your bitch like she came with me and later would. She aidable, eatable, whatever, call her an Uber. Casualty of war, wipe me like a loofah. She a trooper, but I sent her back. Got insurance, send her to a chiropractor, fix her back. And while you're at it, fix your credit while you fixing that. But listen to this fact, I got the fucking it factor and you missing that. I never miss like a bitch who got a husband. And that stimulus check is the only paper you be touching. You bum, you can never walk in these Pradas. Allow me to introduce you to Staten Island's new Don Dada. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Loving the way that I talk. Diamonds on me, now she taking it all. Being shorty like two peas in a pod. I was drunk while she high off the bar. Hit it one, thought she falling in love. Getting money like I'm selling a drug. Hit it one, thought she falling in love. Getting money like I'm selling a drug. Saying you must be playing, yeah. I'ma hop in the spaceship, we see a chain, we finna take it, yeah. Cause we be on the gang, you stay in your lane, you just be hating. Fighting my demon, heart started racing. Don't believe it, I'm all about me, cause bitch I'm conceited. She fuck with a real one, let them know. My heart started healing, we finna grow. Stacking the money means I gotta go. Catch us some feelings, we finna blow. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low.
They started scheming and I started squeezing. 45 hit him and he started bleeding. My body different, it changed with the season. My bitches conceited with a couple of reasons. Oh, I fucked her right after my show, but nobody knows. Oh, I gotta stay on my toes, can't play this bitch close. I cannot play it close, no. Stuck in my player ways too long. I drop a check in the bank and I'm gone. Sorry I couldn't stay too long. Shawty, I'm pulling up on you, just tell me yeah if you want. I don't give a fuck if you live in Ireland. Brand new money on a brand new tone.
She fuck with a real one, let them know. My heart started healing, we finna grow. Stacking the money means I gotta go. Catching some feelings, we finna blow. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. 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 She fuck with a real one, let them know. My heart started healing, we finna grow. Stacking the money means I gotta go. Catching some feelings, we finna blow. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low. They throw the scheming, niggas ain't low.
Sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat with us. Yeah, sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat with us. Yeah, I think they upset. We been signing more checks, and they just been declining. They been stacking more debt. I love the sound of money counting. Shit feel better than sex. You ain't grinding, you ain't got it, nigga. What you expect? Ay, you need less hate. We know your flex fake. Let's get this shit straight. I'm taking big risks, cause I need big bank. They making wish lists. We only list rates. They try to hide, they try to slide, but they can't dodge the real. Won't never lie, won't never cry, I'll never miss a meal. I'm on my next plate. Hustle running through my body, check my x-ray. I swear this shit don't move without me, yeah. Sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat with us, yeah. Sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat with us, yeah. My niggas up next, hundreds, bitch, we obsessed. And that's enough flex, you ain't made enough yet, ayy. Turn into a victim, acting like a suspect. Bitch, we too official, yeah, my hustle complex. See, they won't catch me, these niggas antique. We know they not street, watching the snakes creep, watching the fake weep. But I won't never snooze, and bitch, I can't sleep. They try to lie, they idolizing everything we do. And I ain't mad, I hope the outcome is the same for you. I'm on my next feast, we do this shit and do it proper, bitch, that's technique. Cause ballin', that's the only option, yeah. Sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat with us, yeah. Sleep for what? Yeah, we in this bitch, we came to heat shit up. I need chips, we ain't eat enough. Look at all they face, they wanna eat with us, yeah.
Yo, what's good? It's your girl V-Henny, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
We got your motherfucking Y.H.M Entertainment's own Dro in the building. He's gonna be doing everything with me. He's gonna, well, not like that, but you understand, like,
hey,
co-host.
Business-wise.
Right? Like, co-host. We got you co-hosting with me today. I got him co-hosting with me. Motherfucking interviewing him.
I'm ready to do it all.
He's gonna be performing. He's gonna wash my dishes.
All of it. But y'all know the
What's
vibes.
good, guys? It's your girl again, V-Henny, man. Welcome to the Artistry. And where we talk shit about entertainment, music, and the everyday life.
Facts.
How you doing, Dro? I feel like it's been fucking forever.
Honestly, it definitely has due to this COVID. Keep it real with you.
I mean, but we saw each other for that. We can't talk shit because we was at an event
not
in
like
Brooklyn.
this though. We was in and we out. We definitely had some good times, but it definitely been a long time since we had to vibe out like this.
I know. Since I was, it's funny because I got like a memory from Facebook, maybe a few weeks back.
2 years ago?
Yeah, and you guys were on it.
I actually been getting a lot of memories. I guess it's that time of the year for both our phones.
I was like, oh,
but yeah,
shit,
we definitely do got
crazy.
some old pics. Definitely. But we actually got to make new ones. That's what we need to do.
Do you remember, like, do you, not that you remember, can you see the growth?
Absolutely. I could definitely see the growth. I could see the growth in myself as well as yourself. But I definitely could see the changes that, I've been going through since I met you.
Okay.
So with that being said, I appreciate everything, you've done for me.
Nah, man.
Moving forward as well. But I definitely do see the growth. And I'm liking it, Some people might not, but I do.
I mean, at the end of the day, I tell everybody, like, it ain't about, at this point, I learned that it's not about what other people think. It's
Correct.
about how you feel, and as long as you coming from a good place and you have a good heart,
right?
That should matter. That's the only thing that should matter, like, I mean, yes, not worry, but yes, take in those that care for you and have that positive, what is it, that, like, not the positive reinforcement, but like that positivity towards you, like they're sending those vibes to you, take that in. But
blessings.
All that blessings, but that negative, man, I'm at a place where I'm like,
I definitely
fuck
wipe
that
it off
shit.
now. Definitely with the mindset that I have, like you said, we talking 2 years back, I look at the things a lot different, but that's definitely what you should do. Just
have you been enjoying yourself during vacaciones?
Definitely. I'm always enjoying myself for those who don't know, but of course. But how you been?
I'm here trying to. Let's keep it a buck.
How about from that, actually, like you stated earlier, and have you seen a change?
as far as my, it's funny, right? Everything that I've been trying to do for 2 years, I got done during COVID.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's why I tell people, for me, I know it affected a lot of people in a negative aspect. For me, it didn't. I actually embrace that all of this happened.
For a reason.
Yes, don't get me wrong. I went through a lot of shit, but I will always embrace the negativity because it makes me grow.
Right.
So I can tell the difference. Yes, from 2 years to now where I'm at, I've accomplished a lot. However, like the more important things as far as like paperwork and everything, I got done within this year.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's because I had the time.
Okay.
I had the time before, but I had events. I had this, but my mind was so all over the place that I was making so many excuses to, I'm gonna keep it about legalizing the artistry.
Everything.
Yeah.
Which is great. Congrats on that, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats
So,
on that.
I finally, everybody was like, yo, bitch, I thought you LLC. I was like, nah, like.
Listen, you gotta start somewhere, So I'm glad you started like that and you accomplished what you accomplished now.
Yeah, no, like a lot of things been, to be honest, like I think, from, again, COVID for me, yes, there's a virus out there, but it's not stopping me,
Definitely not. And I'm glad you said that again, the COVID. See, you use the COVID to actually do more business things, as I hear. But I took COVID as more of a personal for me. Like, again, I used it to realize, more life, more like what I was missing. Again, I have a son, and just timing and things that I was doing that I shouldn't have, time I was wasting on, and money I was wasting, and a lot of those things where I COVID to me made me actually open my eyes, and it changed me in a lot. Not only the rap direction, but personal life.
Personal?
Correct.
Okay.
I found myself. As I don't want to sound weird, but I found myself a little bit.
That's how I feel.
And I'm happy with that.
That's good. I feel like that. I feel like with
so much time.
Yo, like I agree with you because I feel like I didn't spend time like that with my family. Now I do.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And I'm still seeing that. I'm still working on that, but
okay.
I got a bigger picture now.
Do you really?
Yeah,
so you can you say you found your purpose now?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's dope.
Absolutely.
I love
that.
That's dope.
But of course, I'm still growing. So.
What was your purpose beforehand?
Beforehand, I never had a purpose.
Okay.
So now I'm seeing more importance of me.
Okay.
Meaning to my family and time.
Okay.
I used to just waste time, as me and a friend of mine was saying on the way here. There's times we used to just spend money and do things that were just poorly. But now I actually watch what I do, watch what I say, as we were saying as well, how I spend my money, how I spend my time more with my family, and just do positive things.
Okay.
Instead of worrying about the negative. I know we need the negative to make the positive, but I'm trying to stay more positive, I guess.
I mean, I think it's a balance. How you live it? I'm not sure if you're so savvy with like politics. I'm not like that, but here and there. But how you feel about, because you're taking yourself, you're putting yourself with your care, your health, your mental health, and everything, right? Like this is of an importance to you now with everything going on as far as politics. Like, how you feel about this whole, what is it, Biden situation?
Want me to keep it real funky with you?
Because I'm going to keep it a buck.
I don't give a flying colors about this politics shit.
Yeah.
I never was really into that. I keep it real. I never voted. To this day, I never voted.
Okay.
But it's crazy. It's crazy. Between Biden and Trump is going nuts right now. But my opinion, I think he'll do better than what Trump's doing.
Who, Biden? I mean, that's your opinion. I feel
yes,
like,
of course.
I mean, I'm not a Trump fan, by the way.
Me neither.
So let's get that clear because
and I'm
not
racist either. I don't hate him either. He's a great businessman in an aspect. Before he became president, I loved the Trump.
So look. I mean, because people was like, well, he's claimed bankruptcy in many ways. We already know that. That's how him and the president of Puerto Rico fucked up Puerto Rico. Let's keep it a buck.
Okay.
But again, I'm not really so deep into politics, right? I do think he's a smart businessman.
He's a great businessman.
Yeah, he's a great businessman. Am I a fan of him? No. He says stupid shit. However, let's keep it a buck. He says a lot of subliminals, and this is why he sounds stupid to a lot of people. But that's a whole nother topic with like fucking conspiracy theories and all that shit.
Correct.
Right? Biden.
But how do you feel of him not having no background in this type of field as far as president? Going back to Trump before we switch to Biden.
I mean, let's keep
it
it's not the first time.
He got no college degree in laws or
it wasn't
anything.
Who was it? Reagan, right? Ronald Reagan was an actor, right? He was also an actor. He had no credentials.
Okay.
And he became a president, and he was a horrible president. Arnold Schwarzenegger is in politics. He's a governor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think you understand. So it's not the first time, America. Like, stop your shit.
There you go. You see.
But how do I feel? I mean, everybody's to each his own. I'm not saying. No, I am saying the history repeats itself.
Okay. I agree.
So, Trump. We was talking about it. You said it. Jade, how you said Trump is a great president because he is a great puppet to the invisible hand. And I was like, yo, that is so fucking, he's a puppet to the invisible hand. I think so.
Not 100%.
I feel like, I mean, like, when you say...
like put it like that, yeah, 100%.
He's a fucking idiot. I think he's a great puppet to the invisible hand, hence the reason why he's a major distraction to the bigger purpose. Now, let's go back to Biden. You know what it is? I'm right now how I feel about pedophilia. Biden is on that Epstein's list. You know that, right?
But you're not giving that same attitude towards Trump. Trump is too.
He's not on that list. It was cleared. It was cleared.
No
It was
way.
cleared. It was
Really?
cleared. It was cleared. It was he?
He was on that list.
He probably paid that shit
But
out.
it was cleared?
I'm
Oh,
sure. They were best friends, and then they caught beef because they became competition.
No.
So I'm sure he paid for that shit. I'm sure the invisible hand was like, take that name out the list. We cannot have our president.
That's wild, though. Both of them, though.
But Biden, Obama, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah,
Yes.
Ellen, fucking
a lot of
all y'all
actors,
disgusting motherfuckers.
basketball players.
Yo, but
We
I
can
was
keep
telling
going.
myself, yo, what if it wasn't just only pedophilia? What if they were just grabbing these kids and just sacrificing them? Because Hillary Clinton, she's known for that shit.
Who would know?
Who would know? So, but again, Biden, for me, not only is that he's on that list, but have you seen the videos of him sniffing these bitches' hair?
Yeah. I've seen some crazy shit.
I don't know how I feel about that. And then he does, ever since he was with Obama, he said stupid shit. It's not the first time he's been reckless.
I think he was a vice
He was
president
the VP
for Obama.
for Obama, yeah.
2008, I believe that was.
He was.
To be exact.
He was Obama's
Because he
VP.
ran for president. He ran for president twice, though.
I feel like he got the. I feel that the democracy, the Democrats, should I say?
Yeah.
The Democrats got that chick. I forgot her name because I'm not into again. I feel like they got her. They forced them to go together to win the community, the blacks and Hispanics over because he lost.
If he wins, she's gonna be the first lady. I'm telling you, he's mad old. First of all, I think they got a whole game plan going.
But look at fucking
why he picked
Trump
her?
is like 70 some shit.
Yeah, this guy's almost 80. He was born like.
Wasn't
he graduated 30s? Like 1960 something. I think
I was in my father's nutsack.
Exactly.
I was swimming.
So he's mad old, but I don't know. There's something behind her.
It is.
Because she was like a district attorney too, though. Let's keep in mind.
I heard she's not the. I mean, I don't know. I politics again. People come at me and be like, "Whoa, so are you Republican?" I'm give a fuck
but
about.
I try to keep somewhat in my brain. You know, I do have a son that's grown. I gotta know some of this stuff, but like I said earlier, I'm lost.
So you as a father, let's keep it a buck, because there was a politician he posted. I forgot, and I was talking about it last week, and he said I forgot the politician's name, and he was talking about WAP. He was saying that it's a disgrace. That WAP is a disgrace to WAP. Let me correct this. He said WAP. You can tell that these two women were raised without the father, a father
I
figure.
agree.
And their disgrace to like, I guess, women, you know. And then he accidentally saw the video. He wasn't watching. This was the politician. He accidentally watched the video.
What?
Yeah, well, how do you fucking accidentally?
He watched that shit on purpose, obviously. Let's get that clear.
Yeah, that's like soft porn.
But that shit is definitely a disgrace. I'm sorry. I mean,
Do
as a
you-
father, I have a son.
Okay.
I think it's cool.
So,
It's a cool song. This day and age, you need that type of music. But as big as they are,
okay.
having kids, I think one has a daughter, correct?
I mean, Cardi.
Yeah.
Does Meg have a kid?
I mean,
right.
again, but one at least has to come out with something like that is crazy. It's wild.
I feel like, is it wild? Didn't Little Kim come out like?
Yeah, like we.
Wait. Matter of fact, this wasn't my era, but remember that song? Put it in your mouth.
Whatever was that though? Yeah. Whatever was that though?
That was like 90. Like
we 2020
mid
now.
90s, because I remember
We in 2020 now talking about
I
pedophiles,
remember
right?
my sister.
But yet making songs like that.
But that's not talking about pedophiles. That's talking about this is, and I remember my sister and my cousin talking about put it in my mouth. Now they hear that shit. They're like, oh my god, no, we don't do that no more.
Nah, chill, you're right. But that was the time. You know, there's a time and place for everything. I feel like it's not that time.
Are you the stripper though? What were we expecting from Cardi?
I remember.
I mean, I'm not trying to downplay her.
Shout to Cardi, matter of fact. There's times that I'm pretty sure we was in there, me and Slime. We've been through a lot of them, you know, and didn't pay no mind, but shout to her. I'm glad she made it. I never hated on her.
Meg Thee Stallion just graduated with what? She had her master's. She graduated with her master's. Meg. Bachelor's. She graduated from an Ivy League, right? From an Ivy League school. You get. They're entertainers.
Listen,
I don't give a fuck about the song. I think the beat is hot. And I think the visuals is dope. I can't front.
I think that shit is garbage.
I think the visuals is dope.
The other day I was driving. I don't know. I think I was going to Middletown. And I'm just driving. Shorty, you know, she in the passenger, my son in the back. And the song plays. Mm-hmm. And she's talking about touch the back of my throat.
Yeah.
She's talking about, put the Mack truck. Boom. Like, it was crazy. I had to change it. And Shorty looked at me like, thank God you changed that. I don't want to listen to that. It sounds crazy,
no, it does sound crazy.
Yo, Slime, you really have to hear that. You have to hear that.
Oh, I was like, wait.
Like, what you just say?
Oh, yeah, I was like, how the fuck you clicking my accent?
Great. Well, I mean, great. If you somewhere chilling. No,
I don't think it's a good influence because of the TikTok.
Working in school, 7th and 8th grade girls, that's what they're going to be singing.
Again, V, like I said, I have a son. It's cool. Because, shout out to my son, Wyatt. I love you, papi, but he Daddy, I like boobies. Daddy, I like kuka. Daddy, I like booty. You know what I'm saying? Cool, no doubt. But for actual little girl growing up and hearing that, I think it's bad influence. What you think she's going to ask her mom? So what you meant by that?
No, I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, I mean... Yes. Again, what Cardi said, especially what Cardi and what Meg said, they got explicit with the lyrics. Fine. It is what it is. I'm not taking it away. I mean, I'm not surprised for it. That's for me. That's why I was like, I'm not surprised. For me, it was like I said, it's an oldie fans anthem. Right. That's how I look at it. That shit was an oldie fans anthem for me. And, that's pretty much it. Now, yes. The reason why I agree with you with the kids is because I see the way TikTok is, and I be seeing my niece. If I do see her twerking to that fucking song, I'm gonna smack the shit out of her.
Didn't they discontinue TikTok though? Asian TikTok?
Not yet.
No.
It's not yet.
Not yet. I heard they were
think it becomes official the ending of this month.
Okay.
Or like maybe next week or something. It became like it's gonna happen, but I think that what they're waiting for is that for China to sell it to us, to the United States. That's what's going on. Okay. They're giving them the options, like allowing them you can sell it to us. You understand?
Right.
So and if they don't, then that shit, that's why China's not gonna sell that shit. They're just gonna ban it. Then you're gonna have all these Americans they go back to Instagram.
Literally.
Or what is it? Snapchat.
That was one. I'm still waiting for all that. All I got is the ING. The IG. I don't mess with the Facebook and all that.
I feel like Facebook is too personal for me.
It really is, honestly, because a lot of people can find you and you just put a certain name. IG you can too, but it's very, you got to go around and around to get you. But Facebook is like, nah, I don't mess with. Just like the ancestors. Did y'all hear off topic about that?
What?
They bought the DNAs from the ancestors. You know, you can go to ancestors and give your DNA and find out. Well, supposedly the FBI had bought that.
Ancestry.com?
FBI had bought DNAs and everything.
No.
Yeah.
So is all that fake though?
Yeah, I don't know. I swear to God.
No.
Yeah. Google that. That'll be another topic.
Because my niece was like, she did it.
Yep, I heard that thing is no good.
Really?
Yep. I heard
That's
it's no good.
fucking crazy.
For billions too, they sold it.
They fucking made money off of that shit.
Absolutely.
Mad people.
All them DNAs and all that information they had of people. And it's funny, I wanted to do that one time, just to find a couple family members, but thank God I didn't.
Nah, man, that shit, you got to be careful with that because you might
Biden, honestly, I think he should go in that office.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's going to make the vaccine and everything. Like, are you okay with that? Like,
I'm not okay with none of that. To this day, my son
that's what he already said. Once he becomes president, he's gonna. That's.
And they charging you now.
And
if
now,
you deny
that it's gonna be. Once he become president, it's gonna be worse. Like, that's what I'm saying. A lot of things is gonna.
How worse could it get though?
It's going to get.
First
of all, right now we're in a pandemic. We've been in such a fucked up hole for how many years?
We've been in this fucked up hole before Trump.
That's what I'm saying. Before Trump. That's why I'm like, it is what it is. Like right now, it's funny. My sister's been saying it. My younger sister, she's been saying this for a minute, and now is that I'm seeing it even more. How the shortage of food supplies right now that's happening in China and in other countries.
I think it's still happening here.
No, it's obviously, and that's what they're telling you. Like they're saying, not even fuck that. Like they're talking about food, like the farm. Because right now they're banning so many like organic seeds over here. They're banning a few things like with a lot, especially with organics. So like because they're trying to enforce the whole GMO.
You heard what happened with China, where they were sending us some kind of seeds and stuff like that. That's probably why too.
I mean, it's not only China, but I'm sure it was like. I'm sure it was a lot of shit, but right now there's just the shortage on food. Like they're telling Americans to start prepping, and I know so many spiritual people who's been saying this. They're like, yo, this is the time when veganism is gonna survive. All right, because I'm not a vegan, I'm pescatarian, but this is like they're saying is because the shortage on the cows, on animals, just the supplies that, because especially with Americans, I learned being in Paris, I saw the food portions they have. It's so different compared to over here. Over here, motherfuckers is greedy. Yeah. Like they give you options. You want small, medium, large, or extra large, and I mean you want with a Diet Coke. No, motherfucker. It's like, and you go to Paris or whatever, and it's like you don't have those options like that.
Wow.
Yeah, like they're very big on like portions. Not overeating. Over here is obviously the number one country of obesity.
Of course.
So
especially when they shot to McDonald's, they had the super size.
Yo,
super size the whole meal.
Yo, remember that? My father used to be like his greedy ass.
So it's super big for no reason.
Yo, it don't make sense. But they were saying there's a lot of things that I feel like a lot of us, I'm gonna include myself, a lot of us should prepare for, because this is only the beginning.
It really is. Either or, I think we effed.
We fucked.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter whether it's Biden or Trump, but Biden is definitely going to enforce a lot of things. Trump, I mean, he is enforcing certain things, but not as how Biden will. But again, I mean, everybody's different. Like you have your opinion. She has him. Like everybody has their opinion when it comes to politics.
Right. Me,
I just feel like we live in a world where everybody has an opinion, but yet you're not allowed to have an opinion. If that makes sense.
Right.
So it's like, so just stack up your money, stack up your motherfucking cans. Start and preparing yourself, motherfuckers.
Listen, I grow a lot of shit in my backyard, so I'm lit.
Same here, bro. What are you growing?
Well, I'd grow, you know, like tomatoes and stuff like that.
Legal shit?
Yeah, a lot of legal shit. No, nothing but legal shit. But we definitely do, man.
Yo, I'm talking my shit, but listen, yo, we're gonna take a music break. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna actually be speaking to Dro about his new journey.
Yes, sir.
And everything. All right, so y'all already know the vibes, man. Subscribe, share, like, comment, and we'll be back.
Tired of these whack niggas, dog. Lyrical shots. Still running. It's something like though. If it costs to be the boss, I'd rather pay myself. So fuck being the people's champ. I wear grenades on my belt. That's explosive. You better focus like a hawk on tilt. Never worked in the circus, but it's like I walk on stilts. That mean I'm up there, so I don't give a fuck if you grill. Rather have my hand on the mill than have my hand on the deal. A fresh prince, but I was broker than Will. Hell of a drive, this wheel of fortune, how I'm spinning the wheel. Like the Michelin man, tired but this fifth in my hand. Kill a bottle, then kill a song, there ain't no switch in my plans. Started local, even though I'm never switching my land. I'm global now, that's word to my family, Switzerland, damn. I see you. Shit real though. They said when you blow, just move out the hood if you can. Cause these niggas are red dot you like the flag of Japan. My work sacred like Mount Fugee, unruly. See, I was stressing, learned my lesson, never chase the coochie. I'm Fiji sipping, so she call me bougie. Don't make trap, but I want my diamonds dancing like they little Uzi. I'm still the same flashy rapper with no type of ice. Shit was dark before, I can tell you about the afterlife. They tapping in, life is way more than a stack of likes. Don't grab my mic, kill a rapper just for bragging rights. You acting like what I'm doing happened overnight. Cobra bite on them, give them chills like the poltergeist. Supposed be like, nah, that's not you, cause you're so polite, so delight. Right, last year I was the coldest type. Not taking no advice from niggas who ain't half as nice. I'm dropping pounds after pounds, you can hold the rice. Yikes. Take all that, take all that. I need more veggies.
Good looking. Just the bullshit, you know, back and forth from people up top and all that. I'm ready to fall back, getting too old, you know what I mean?
I feel you. Don't worry about none of that shit. Just keep rising to the top.
You right. You know what? We need to go out, man. We ain't been out in a minute, man. Let's go out and have some fun.
Okay.
We'll get dressed. Let's put that stuff on it out loud. No joke. Bye.
Yeah. It's L. And this here. Free rack. I got the homies with me. Dutch. Ty. Yo. What I'm doing right here is strictly for free rec. I ain't trying to be an artist unless they cutting the check. I just love spitting bars and getting shit off my chest. Saying slick shit that would have your girl super wet. Never try to be a dope rapper, more of a dope trapper, more of a butt slapper, more of a dope grabber. But this here was a gift from above. First night spit the gel, got the pen and fell in love. Yeah, I used to mimic niggas, fat, big, Nas, jigger. Looked in the mirror, said, L, you's a swaggy nigga. Take your time, my nigga. You will find a nigga. You in prison, so all you got is time, my nigga. I laugh now cause the pain is gone, but feel the pain when I write a song. Yeah, cause that's the only place it's coming from. Take it in, listen up, peep where I'm coming from. I grew up with everything from my mom and my dad, but some reason caught the bug, fell in love with the trap. Young nigga getting it, 100 down spinning it, in the club blow it all, but tomorrow up again. Was no Instagram shit, Snapchat recording it, just you, your niggas and bitches and living the moment. You can ask about it, kill clubs, put the chalk around it. They screaming foul with the boys when we walking out at big facts. But I'm on a new mission with a few new killers who ain't so efficient. They don't want it with us, that's why I ain't letting us in. But we don't follow rules, so guess we kicking it in with our feet full of tin. Timbs, Cartier be the lens, IV the apparel. Yeah, we setting new trends, never letting up. Got my shit on their neck, but don't forget my nigga, this is just free rec, huh? This is just free rec, huh? This is just free rec, yeah. This is just free rec, nigga, huh? This is just free rec. Two-door coupe, and the roof, missing his top, nigga. One hand with loot, other dude say on the rocks, nigga. Bad mixed bitch, on the hip, hand on my jock, nigga. I'm on the strip, trying to fill pockets with knots, nigga. Head on straight, only focus, what's on my plate, nigga. I'm gonna take my time, this ain't no race, nigga. Riding with Shorty, passing the bag, accounting for me, making sure this shit straight. Checking if niggas try to show me, ain't no trust in these niggas, so keep that loaded Glock up on me, just like Damian Lillard, man. I'ma shoot it right up on him. Ain't no sorries, ain't no warnings, just them bullets gunning for him. Tried to snake you, wasn't loyal, it's only right that we revoke you. Talking rich shit, stacking 20 bands above that brick shit. Quick flips, turn 100 grand into a gymnast. This is how I keep my bitch in all the lit fits. This is how I keep Balenciaga freak fresh. Phenomenal team, Ivy League, crush anybody that you think is elite. You gon' see, catch them a body, I keep killers with me. With that pimp, or with that shotty, if you fucking with me. Trigger squeeze like Biggie Blocky, keep a baddie beside me. Ghetto but tropic, booty be brolic, I guess she twerking and squatting. I keep her drifting the latest to keep the frowns on the haters. And ain't no handouts or favors, cause IBL make that paper, her nigga self-made. I've been doing this before them bricks came. Flip came, like I was a capper with that wrist game. Shit stains, what I leave with niggas when I hit scenes. Freeze, what that watch be looking on that left sleeve. Huh, and that neck drip is IV. Yeah. Shorty. Shorty. Yeah. Plug it back, nigga. Yeah. Shorty. Look, all black my V when I step on the scene and they know I'm the shit, bitches dancing on me. Expensive outfits, man, I switch every weekend. My hood boy, I'm staying cause they know I'm a G. I'm doing shit that they can't. She let me fuck cause she know I'm the man. Yes, I get whatever I want. If she acting up, she get treated like a fan. Spikes on these feet, little bitch, these is Louboutin. Shorty stay low like I live in the sewer, man. Book me a telly, she getting right to it. All of these phases, thank God I got through it. Gingerbread man, cause I'm on the block and I'm selling the cookies. Labels, they mad overlook me. Freshman class 21, I'm the best rookie. Rockstar nigga with swag, if 10 in my pants, just imagine my stash. Shorty ahead of his class, I knew I was gifted since young had the bag. Pull up the shows, I'ma do what I want. Walk in the room, bet I smell like a skunk. Flexing on niggas like fuck. Love my new chopper, it came with a drum. And D just wrote a Ray Allen. Oh shit, bitch is a shooter, 9mm. Yes, that's a Ruger. They don't like Shorty, they say I'm too ruthless. Yeah. Get in it. Yeah. Get in it. Get in it. Whoa, all of these bitches gon' go. I fell in love with the clothes. Only break bread with the bros. Go, bread. I'm living life on the edge. All of my best friends is dead. But I cannot fuck with the feds. No. Yeah. Like my V when I step on the scene and they know I'm the shit. Bitches dancing on me. Expensive outfits, man, I switch every weekend. My hood boy, I'm staying cause they know I'm a G. I'm doing shit that they can't. She let me fuck cause she know I'm the man. I get whatever I want. If she acting up, she get treated like a fan. Shorty.
Reporting live from the underground. I want it all for my body goes underground. The transition to a have from a have not. Did I sleep on my grind? No, I have not. I'm feeling like I'm one hit away. Cause anytime there is a will, then there is a way. And so before there is a will, just an intuition. Get a million, put it into tuition. See, and make sure that my little men are better off. Life ain't always Mayweather, but I never lost. Cause if I ever lost, another lesson learned. I can sell a lot, but my soul they will never earn. Nah, I got goals in my headlights. The game is full of potholes, so I tread light. And ever since a snot nose, I was dead nice. Before the green Charlemagne, I run the red lights. When you look into my two eyes, see the journey behind them. Pressure bust pipes, but it turned me to a diamond. God ordering my steps, so I gotta keep grinding. I'm aiming at my dreams from the gate, Fuck being good, I'm trying to be a great. From the womb to the tomb, world better make room. Cause I'm here now to make my own space. Walk with me. I used to care about the bright lights. Now it's stacking my money up to the right height. And nothing in my eyesight but the zeitgeist. So to leave a name, I treat the game like it's fight night. Yeah, and I write for my 2 seeds. For them to win, I shoot for more than the 2 seed. Cause who dreams for less? I'm on the scene possessed until I get my whole team the best. Yes, I'm nothing more than a real nigga. It's understood, I don't say keep it real, nigga. And living through the cold nights made me ill, nigga. Till I get a shot to hit the top, I can't chill, nigga. I will figure out the best move. A chess move, kin to Atlanta chess move. So let's move, no minute to waste. And fuck fame, Charlemagne, now you're minute for greatness. When you look into my 2 eyes, see the journey behind them. Pressure bust pipes, but it turned me to a diamond. God ordering my steps, so I gotta keep grinding. I'm aiming at my dreams from the gate. Fuck being good, I'm trying to be a great. From the womb to the tomb, world better make room. Cause I'm here now to make my own space. Walk with me.
That girl, she a trick. She said she wanna come through. She said she wanna get loose. She said that it taste like fruit, that she'll get loud, never mute. Oh. She said she wanna come through. She said she wanna get loose. She said that it taste like fruit. Yeah. That girl, she a trick, so thick. It is what it is, She just gon' swallow my kids, Ay, that girl, she a trick, so thick, It is what it is, She gonna swallow my kids, Cause she a chick, yeah. I make her drill like tsunami, She just love the way I go and wreck her body. She be sending all them pictures paparazzi. Treat me like a joker, but she'll never be my Harley. Suicide Squad with the same mob. Lifestyle gotta like, oh God. And his girlfriend on my cock. She belong to the streets, one on my block. Yeah, she telling me to have a backup plan. I just tell her back cause I'm trying to go and get some M's. Emma like some M&M's, need to get some more of them. Fake rich have become so dead, yeah, I got a bunch of them. Oh, word, circle small like a cap. Make a song in a day, then we call that shit a rap. Yeah, it's better back, and they saying whack. Never test it back, that's cause that girl, she a trick, so thick. It is what it is, She just gon' swallow my kids, Ay, that girl, she a trick, so thick, It is what it is, She gonna swallow my kids, Cause she a chick, yeah. I got a handful of bitches who say that I'm in their wishes. They give me those Hershey kisses, expecting to get some riches. Nah, just like Mac up, I'm making up a pussy on my taste buds. I don't give a shit, lady, I don't give a damn fuck. Big drip, don't play with the boy with the dang ears.
Can you stop?
Come on, chill, I'm trying to show my fashion. She said she wanna come through. She said she wanna get loose. That she'll get loud, never mute. Sight. See, baby, you an angel, I'm over there by the devil, and you out of my league. But I'm on a higher level, level up, level up, level up, level up. Speak your mind and develop like a border was a pebble. I'm a rebel breaking rules. You just sucking on a jewel. Think you cool, no you bad. I might get that as a slap wall. I'd rather love someone that I can't have than someone I can't lose. That girl, she a trick, so thick. It is what it is, She just gon' swallow my kids, Ay, that girl, she a trick, so thick, It is what it is, She gonna swallow my kids, Cause she a chick, yeah.
She said she wanna come through. She said she wanna get loose. That you get loud and amuse.
Back, how you feeling? How you feeling?
Honestly, V, I'm feeling great.
Feeling great?
Absolutely.
Drinking that
I'm
brown
here.
water. We didn't even get to cheers,
I know,
yo.
right?
Like
That's-
I always
that's
have people
effed up.
like do
Yo.
shots and shit.
Cheers,
We
V.
didn't-
Shout
yo,
to the
cheers.
Artistry. Shout
Yo,
to V-Henny.
man.
Shout to the gang.
Shout out to you, yo. Like, let's dive into you, cause yo, like,
Let's do it.
I see that you like. Obviously, he's here alone, so hint, hint. Nah, let me stop.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Cause those who do know me, they know I'm a duo. They know I got a partner
Nah,
to this.
he is a part of but I know, like, we know. People know you're a duo, but I know you're also a label.
Facts.
So, when you do the equation, is like I'm looking at you as Dro, as in your own entity. I'm not looking at you as Dro, part of Y.H.M as a duo. You understand?
Right,
so I think that's the miscommunication or misinformation that people have. They just look at you guys and be like, oh, they're a duo and that's it. Like, no, you guys, you have a label. It's Y.H.M Entertainment.
I'm glad you stated that because first and foremost, shout out to the gang, Y.H.M Entertainment. Killer, where you at? I see you. But I'm the one that actually established this Y.H.M Entertainment stuff. I'm the one that actually put it together.
Mm-hmm.
So when you put it in that state, I love it when you talk like that because it really just started with just me, you know, and actually grew as a label. Which, you know, me and my brother got, you know, involved in together. He got into the music more, so then he became part of it. So, yes, I appreciate you, V.
No, I mean, listen, you have to know the logistics to this, right? Or, like, you have to get the politics to this, like, when it comes to the music, you know? And I've learned that, like, Wu-Tang was a groupie, yes, but they also were not independent, they were individual artists.
Correct.
So, you know, like...
Exactly.
Does it mean that they broke up?
No, it doesn't mean they broke up.
You understand? So, no, because the people, I'm sure motherfuckers is like, oh shit, are they no longer the duo?
A lot of people.
What's going on?
They're like, what's going on? You doing this?
You're doing. Yeah, you are. You're doing. First of all, I didn't even know. I played Ked video, right?
Okay.
So I played it on the strength of like I fuck with it. But I didn't get to hear the second verse, right? I was like, yo, I'm gonna play it. I like it so far, you know, whatever. Until I actually like was putting the video when I was doing like the editing part, and I just noticed I'm like, fucking Dro's in this song.
That's
like,
a fact. Shout out to Keg. 2 clips.
So I was like, yo, this shit is dope. So I see you doing that. Then you hear putting hints out there that you dropping singles.
Mm-hmm.
You're working on the EP.
Yes, I am.
You know, I mean, you're doing a lot of things. You know, so when did people start noticing or when did people start questioning you? Like, are you guys a done deal? Like,
actually, we don't. Well, me personally don't get that exact question. Are we a done deal? People do ask, you know, when y'all dropping something, and I do give them reply like, you know, I got something coming out, and they like, what do you mean you?
Yeah.
You know, why is it not y'all? And I'm like, well, you know, we trying to branch off, not branch off from each other, because we always be Y.H.M Entertainment, but you know, coming from Yonkers, like, you know, speaking on the Locks, shout out to the Locks, you know, they were a team when they first started. They were a team, but they started to branch off at one point, you know, and I kind of like not learn from it, but I kind of see why. You know, we all have our different point of views and different directions of where we want to go, in a sense where, like, you know, he might have a job, I don't, vice versa. You know, our times never connected, and it was very strong on just, we could never just make it happen.
Do you feel like you guys were codependent with one another?
Yes, because he gave me my motivation to keep going. You know, again, you know, a lot of people don't understand. That's my brother. That's my blood brother. We got like a 12-year difference in age. You know, his aspect, his way of looking at things is very different from mine. I'm very stern. He's very loose.
Yeah.
In other words. So it's like for example, he was supposed to be here tonight. You know, but he had a couple things he had planned in advance. But, you know, we both got that same dream that we chasing. So I'm not gonna let him slow me down.
Gotcha.
Not like he would do the same, you know. shout to the bro. I love him and all, but we got to keep this momentum going.
Yo, you know what's crazy is that I mentioned this, I think last week. I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe last week, right? I had a group, and I asked them. I'm like, yo, is it difficult? Because I was really never in a group. I was part of a team, but I was never part of a group. You understand? And I feel like being in a group can be a little bit challenging because not everybody is on the same page.
Correct.
You have people who be like, I want it.
Correct.
But they really don't. For me, they really don't want it because we're not on the same page. The grind is not the same. Like, have you and your bro, like, have you had some of those challenges?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Again, I think it plays in our age difference. You know, he's
You
still
think
enjoying.
so? You think
Absolutely.
it's played the
bro's
age?
21. You know.
Yeah, but I
He
know
just hitting it-
21-year-olds and they be on the.
Yeah, on the P's and Q's, but he got so much going for himself. You know, shout
Okay.
to the bro again. He got his cars.
He has
and
different priorities.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, growing up at a younger age where I'm not gonna say I was more responsible for his decisions, but we kind of really, got together on a sense where his decisions were being made. Now he's a grown man. You know, he's a man. He makes his own decisions, and I make my own.
Okay.
And I'm impatient, and it's a lot that falls into that. You know.
So now that you took all this,
But
right?
but
Go ahead.
back to the locks part.
Uh-huh.
They all fire. They all did their own thing.
Yeah.
To me, they better when they together. Vice when they single. And that's just my opinion. Come from Yonkers. So basically what I'm trying to say is I love it when we were together 100%. 100. I just feel like now we're branching off. So I'm guessing it's time for us to do our individual projects. That's all.
Okay.
You know, not saying he's not working still, but he's working at his pace. My pace is different.
Your pace is different. I mean, I get it. You have what is that? The turtle and the what is it? The
turtle
and
the
the
rabbit,
right? The
Yep.
turtle and the rabbit. Yeah.
Correct.
So I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's okay. I'm gonna keep it a bug right now with you. I think it's okay to you wanting to do your own thing. I feel like as long as the communication was there, as far as like, because I don't want him to look at the show and be like, which I highly doubt it, but
Of course not.
But I'm like,
He's happy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the way you guys work, you guys communicate, whether it's a fucking argument or not, you guys communicate. You understand?
Listen, the bro know if I'm winning, he's winning, and that's
Absolutely.
he really knows that. So being on the show, we winning right now. Whether he
That's
say
my
it or not.
shit, yo. That's what gets me upset. Like, when you have people that be like you just said it, right? I'm always saying that shit. If I'm winning, you coming with me. You understand? You understand? Like, you winning, your brother's coming with you. You know what gets me fucking upset is when you have, like you said, and I had to tell you, and I'm contradicting myself, is the fact like you have your haters, the ones that they want to see you win in a sense. They want to see you do good, but not better than them.
Of course.
That's the fucking.
I got a lot of those.
I'm sure you do.
Shout to them niggas. If y'all watching, shout to you.
Yo.
No, big facts. But
all
that's a
right,
fact.
so what we looking at? We looking at a project. We looking at an EP, right?
Correct.
By the way, I've been helping him with this fucking shit. Like,
She definitely has.
I'm super proud of you because.
Back to earlier, she been
what?
helping
I'ma
me
keep it a
2
buck.
years.
Let's keep it a buck. You wanted to quit.
Oh, I quit.
Exactly. I was like,
Thanks
you're not
to you, you
quitting.
convinced me not to quit.
Because
that's on a serious note, y'all. I really gave it up. It was to a point where I just felt like I was putting my time in the wrong place. Back to what we were saying earlier, I found myself. I was using my time wrong, etc. But yes, I was gonna quit, and she made me not quit.
Not because and I think everybody knows I fuck with y'all, how heavy I fuck with y'all, right? And
we appreciate you.
And not because I'm like, I know, like, I love the energy, I love the hunger, and it's just, I don't know, we always just like connected. You understand? Like, even despite the miscommunications we've had and whatever, you understand? I feel
ain't
like
nobody perfect.
Ain't nobody perfect. I feel like that shit makes it makes the friendship, the relationship stronger. You understand? So, but you were about to quit, and I was just like, when you told me that, I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you bugging. Like, why? Because I'm like, when I see you on that stage, I see how you go ham.
That's lovely.
Yo, and I be like, And this time, don't get me wrong, there's times that I'm like, I know with your brother, I'm like, you need to bring energy. Or I've told you, like, yo, like, you did good, but I think you could do better, you know, or whatever, you know.
That's what kept me going harder and harder every time.
I think you have, I love, like, the shit you say. This is what the reason why I'm a fan of you guys is because when you say shit, like, you know you went through it.
Correct.
Like, if I didn't know you, I would have still felt that you went through this. You understand?
And that's what I go for.
And that was, it wasn't like you was just like you see how you have Tekashi 6ix9ine and motherfuckers rapping or whatever, but you be like, I ain't buying it. You understand? Like, that ain't his life.
That ain't his lifestyle.
You could feel it. That wasn't his life.
Knew
I mean, we all knew it. Yeah, we did. We all knew the facts that, you know, but at the end of the day, we knew that wasn't his lifestyle.
At all.
But some motherfuckers, including me, I fucked with his music. I thought the shit was trash, but his beats was dope as fuck.
Just like me and my slime was saying. These beats is fire.
Beats is fire. So at the end of the day, like me, but when I would listen to your shit, I would be like, I felt your pain, your hustle, your grind, everything what you said. Then when I think also what I correlated with you when it came to your words was your performance. Cause I've seen you perform so many times that I'm just like, and your energy, yo. When I be seeing you, especially on SOBs, when I see y'all niggas in SOBs, I be like,
the stage you're having us open.
Yo, the way
that stage is huge.
The way you go crazy. So when you have mentioned that to me about wanting to quit, I was just like, I feel like as a person in the industry, I feel like you can't, because I feel like you haven't even started. And I'm like, there's too many people that need to hear you. And I know if you fuck with the right people, they will hear you. You just have to know how to maneuver in this industry.
Yes.
You know.
I have no patience though, V.
I know you have no patience, but
I hate
we
the
both
fake.
know
I hate
that,
the fake love and
I
the,
understand
and the fake
that, but
applause.
you know in this business is based on relationships.
Correct.
And if you fuck up relationships, what happened?
Who they know? Fucks everything up.
You fucked everything up.
Correct.
And why you think I'm always on top of y'all motherfuckers? Like, yo, I feel like network, do what you gotta do. You understand? And I see I see his hunger. Like when we went to like certain spots, you be like, yo, what up? How you doing? Whatever. You know, like you have that business savvy.
I definitely do. I know how to separate it. You know, I come from the streets. You know, back to that as well. But I know how to separate the business part. And I think I got that in me. But I just don't have the patience. You know, I dwell on what people think about me more or less than what I shouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like you said, if let's say I'm doing a show and I got 20 people there and 2 people don't, you know, 2 people like me and the other 18 don't, that should have killed me.
Why?
Because that's just me.
But that's
I worry too much.
But
exactly. But that's 2 people that can
and
make it work for me.
Absolutely.
All I need is one. But you're right. But that's what made me want to quit. Because that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like nobody really fucked with me. Everybody gave me the support I got because of the next person. Like, for example, going to my shows. People ain't come to support me. They came to support Killer. They came to support how he does things. Because some people like him more than me.
Okay.
This is why I feel this is a time where we should branch off. You might bring certain people to the crowd that I might not can't bring, or vice versa. So that's how I was feeling. So this is where I found myself. I'm happy where I am. I know I'm nice. Because you know why? Like you said, you can relate to my music. 90% of the people, and not to sound cocky, that I meet and talk about, that's what they tell me. Yo, I look at you in your eyes and I feel like you literally talking your life, because I am. I don't force anything I say, whether it's none of that, because I don't speak about certain topics because I don't live that lifestyle, especially about women. Like I got mine. I'm good. I'm happy where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak about this and I'm gonna speak about that where I go through daily. So again, it's just time I think I should branch off and just continue my way.
I mean, so what are we
EP
expecting?
dropping.
What are we expecting with this whole EP?
7 tracks.
Okay.
It's gonna drop. I officially made my day. It's gonna be Thanksgiving. I want to give thanks.
Nice.
You know, that's how I'm starting. I'm positive. I want positive energy, so I'm gonna give positive energy. I just want to give thanks to those who do support me, like you, and you know, people that come to my shows and actually support me.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I let Jade. I let Jade hear your track. I know why. What's that track? That
I don't know why.
Yo, she was like, yo, who's this? And I was like, she's like, this shit is hard.
That's why I'm so hard on Y.H.M.
I'm like, yo, because I'm like, I be
Thanks,
telling
Jay.
y'all motherfuckers. Yo, I'm like, yo, I tell y'all, like.
And I be feeling it myself sometimes. You know, I do tracks that I'm like, this wasn't me. You know, I just did it to do it. But there's tracks like that's me, yo, and I can't wait. I can't wait to drop this EP.
Nah, the EP, I think I know the EP is gonna be fire. I mean, so 7 tracks.
I'm not doing no features.
No features.
No features. I'm going by myself.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. If I do have a feature, more or less like a hook. You know, like shout to 2 Clips again.
Okay.
He's gonna be on a few of my projects. He's doing my hooks for me.
Okay.
The guy's amazing with his hooks, his voice and all that.
I fuck with his hooks.
But no major features. You know what I mean? I like to reach out to big industry people, but this EP, like I said, it's just a pregame to my album.
You want to show people who you are.
Correct. Me. It's all me.
What's the name of it?
I wanted to call it Rebirth. Okay. Because again, I feel like I'm doing something other than what I thought I was doing.
So what's making you hesitate?
Because do I really want to do that? You know.
But if it's a rebirth, if this is a view, like, I mean, it's you rebranding, it's you rebirth. This is you giving, like, this is a brand new you. So you understand,
right. Like I stated earlier, I started Y.H.M Entertainment, and I could go strong with that because I did. You know, 2013, maybe even before that when I started. Okay. It. That's how long I've been doing it. You know, soon gonna be on my skin, but it's a rebirth. You know, I started by myself. I graduated to the label part where I wanted to make a label. Got my brother into it with me. You know, he been looking out for years. He been watching my steps. He got involved with me. But now that we're branching off, this is why I'm calling it a rebirth.
Are you planning on signing other people as well?
Yes, I will. But I don't want to just sign people just to sign them and they're on the label. I want to establish myself first.
Oh my God, thank you for saying that, bro. I mean, I be telling you as that, though. Like, it don't make sense to fucking sign motherfuckers and you're not on.
Yeah, I want to establish myself first. And again, like when you say sign, the way I look at sign is I'm signing this contract, I'm getting a lot of money, and you know, and moving steps forward. You know, I want to do the same as a label. I want to sign people. I want to give them money. I want to give them more than what I actually had coming up. So I just want to establish myself first. And again, this is why I felt like joining me and my brother getting together kind of pushed me down a little bit because I was more focused on making him happy and making him feel like he actually got signed and, you know, trying to get the shows and make his, you know, party buses but I wasn't doing nothing for myself. You know? I just think I'm gonna establish myself first, get to the levels I want to be in, and then get back into that label. And that's all. Because I want to stay independent, you know.
You want to stay independent?
I want to stay independent. I'll take a deal, you know. 2020 right now, you never know what's gonna happen 5 years from now. But I want to stay independent. I truly do, and I'm gonna stay to it.
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, if you decide to be like, or anybody want to be independent, just needs to know the fucking logistics to this, the business side to this, because when you want to be independent, you have to understand this is just more than record and
spending.
It is spending.
Spending.
Matter of fact, while I have you here, because we partner up on the show.
Right.
For your mixtape.
Oh, correct.
Remember that? With Hip Hop Mike.
Yep.
And everything.
Hot 97.
So what was something that you learned from doing that? Because like you being able to do this show, because I feel like artists don't realize the extent of a a curator, promoter, whatever you want to call it, a person who does showcases and stuff like that.
I mean, it was a headache in a sense, because I worry about so many things. So being that, you know, we had artists under us, we had a lot of things going on as we, you know, joined it together. But what I liked about it is the controlling part.
Yeah.
I loved about it. Being independent and not having to, you know, listen to, I'm more listen to other people, but, you know, like you said, we got into it together. I love the controlling part about it. But I did learn it was a headache. Yeah. And I don't know how you do it personally on a consistent basis. Coordinating these shows especially and running them, and you got hours, you know, you timing, you got sometimes you got 15, 20 artists under you. You know, forget about the money aspect of it. That's another thing that's running through your brain. It's tough.
Sometimes you take.
Do I want to? No, but I'm willing to learn and, you know, grow with it.
Gotcha. So now going back to this project, because I'm looking forward to this.
Oh,
I think Thanksgiving is dope. I think that would be so dope. Like, I mean, think about the name, but I think it's smart because you're giving thanks to your rebirth.
That was part of it as well.
Makes so much sense.
Why I called it that, but then I didn't want to sound corny. People gonna be like rebirth, like what this, you know. But you know what? Again, it's what I want to do. It's what I feel. It goes with the timing, and I think it'll work out great. And I'm gonna have a song on it. It's called Thank You.
I mean, I'm not on it. You know what I'm saying?
She's on it. She's on it. Her creds. Pay attention to the creds. You gonna see her name. Stop playing, V. But there's gonna be a song called Thank You, and it's to people like you.
Okay.
That actually take time out just to listen to me like you do, you know.
Nah, man. So you dropped the video. I mean, you was working on the video.
Yes, we are. Okay. We actually put a pause on it again. The bro had to, you know, he's camping. Shout out to the gang.
Okay.
They out there in Catskills, I believe, a couple hours away. They camping and joining it. We had to push it back a little bit. You know, things ain't land properly. It was raining. Couple, you know, altercations that ruined our shit. But we got one coming out. It's called Demons, and it's gonna shake. It's gonna shake any building we get in.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Because the last time I had played Pippin, right? I think like when it first came out, and I was just like, I like Pimpin'. I love the way you perform it. Love the track. Love the beat.
It's the vibe.
No, it is. But wait. I said it on the show. I had said I felt like they could have done so much better with the video.
Yes. Well, you see that's our problem, V. It's just me, you know. Again, my brother. He's a fucking beast. He's there. He got the lyrics and all that. You know, I'm the one that tries to keep this label thing together, and sometimes it's just too much for me. You know, it is. Again, I'm a father. I have a lady at home that I gotta make happy, as well as a son and a family, and sometimes I don't have that time.
So, what are the changes you're making aside from you pushing this shit forward? Because hearing you speak, right, you can't. At the end of the day, let's be adults right now. We can't blame the other person, right? We have to blame ourselves for our issues. So what are the changes you have to fix within yourself to see the outcome that you want?
Focus more on myself.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I mean, don't apologize. There's nothing to apologize.
That's the truth. Again, I worry about what other people think. So those who felt hurtful about me saying that, I'm sorry. But I got to focus more on myself. You got to love yourself before you love others, you know?
Absolutely.
And
fucking
I
J.
just feel like
said it.
I'm so consistent on trying to make others happy. And it's the truth. It's the truth.
When did this shit hit you? Like, when did this shit hit you on to the place where you was just like, yo, I mean, like, because there's always that spark, yo. I feel like there's always that spark. They'd be like, yo, like you just said, like, I'm doing a lot. Like you said, you was about to quit.
It wasn't just one. It was a few situations that put me where I'm at now. You know, a few situations that happened. It was just like, damn, am I doing things wrong? Like, am I focusing on the wrong things? And I say to myself, I want to be here then. How am I gonna get there then? You know, I gotta change the way I look at things. And what I was doing wasn't what I should look at. And again, circumstances, situations made me look like this now. And that's just me.
Well, you know what I appreciate about you guys? Is the fact that the support you show. I'm gonna say you guys because both of you guys, but.
Oh yes, he's a great supporter.
Nah, I fuck with Killer. We already know. Killer knows when the times that I get on his ass. But like as far as like because we have you, Dro, right? I know I've been in places where I'm like, yo, pull up. There's a show, like whatever, blah blah. You there? You understand? Like if you can't make it, you can't make it. You want
to know why, V? And I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to say too much. But you done made shit happen for me, V. When it came to shows where I didn't have that performance money. Oh, you made it happen for me. You know, I done made it happen, but you done gave me opportunities. So I look at it as you supported me. You helped me out. So when you tell me I got a show, V, you don't know how hard I try to be there just to give you that support. I want to pay at the door. So I know how it is as we partnered up. I know how it is, what counts, what doesn't. You know, that's why sometimes you'd be like, nah, you good, nigga. No, I want to pay at the door. Leave me alone. I don't know V-Henny. I'm Dro. I want to pay.
Yo, you be doing that. I'm like, nah, he's good. He's on
and
the
I'm
list.
like, nah, man. You know, it's support. I want to see you win, V. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, I want to see. It gets me mad, right? It's not even not that it gets me mad, but I think it gets. I don't know if it gets you mad, or other people not mad, but
why hate me?
When
Hate yourself.
they like, when I'm like my artist, but then you have Joe, or like. Let's keep it about Joe asked me to manage him, right?
I did.
And
I need the help.
I mean, I'm helping him, obviously. I'm like his motherfucking manager, but I'm that. It's crazy because I feel like I'm that. What is it? That I'm like that guy in the relationship. We're doing everything in the relationship, but I can't do the title. Right. I'm like, nah, but what are we? I'm like, we friends.
That's it. But nah, I definitely did. I definitely reached out to you.
No, but it's not to like put it out there like that. What I'm trying to say is that like I believe in you guys. This is the way. There's a reason why I push so hard for you guys. I say you guys are my artists, and that's right. So when I be like my artist, I'm like, cause people be like your artist. I'm like, yeah, my artist. I was like, I don't manage like the guys that I work with usually. Consistently will be you guys. So a few here and there, but I work. You guys are usually, you especially are the first ones I reach out to.
I know. I see that, and I appreciate that. Yep.
Like I'm like before I put anything out there, I'm like, yo, this is what's happening. This is what I'm gonna do. Now the rest is on you. What you want to do. If you don't want to do it, that's totally fine. I'm not stressing it. You know, as far as to go as I do it because again, let's go back. I said it. I see the hunger. I see how much you want it. I just want to see you win. And I was telling somebody recently, like,
I don't even want the fame, V. I just want the money.
But I know. I mean, and that's how I feel like.
I don't want no recognition or nothing. Just give me my money. Give me what you feel I'm worth. I'm happy.
No, it's not about what you think I'm worth. You need to know your worth.
Yeah. I'm working on that. I told you.
If you know your worth, that's when, because you don't hear Drake talking about give me what you think I'm worth. Drake be like, nah, bro, like I'm worth this. You understand?
Well established.
You have a Kendrick who would be like, I'm worth this, and I need, what is it? What's that saying? Practice what you preach, right? Because I do the same shit where I'm like, nah, I don't want, and then they be like, yo, but I'm gonna pay you. I'm like, I see your worth, V. Like, so we do that because I feel like we're humble. We humble like a motherfucker. My shit is this. Like, you repping Yonkers the way you repping hard. Like, how you, like, do you feel like you have a responsibility, in a sense, for Yonkers?
To rep Yonkers?
Yeah.
Of course I do. Being that who I am, coming from Yonkers, of course. I want to hold that shit on my back. But, getting deeper in this industry shit, Yonkers has nobody that would help me. Nobody. Everybody's for themselves in Yonkers. I learned that shit the hard way. Nah. Well, at least in general, you're right. But at least where I'm coming from,
they don't hold weight like it used to.
Not all.
I mean, but look at it does. No, because DMX hold weight because he fucked Swiss.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, but Swiss was from the Bronx. Like, you gotta put yourself out there.
You right, Mary J. You got a lot of
but
artists
and they fuck with.
But they don't do nothing for nobody.
But I feel like that's the music.
I know artists that chill with Jadakiss on a regular basis and from Yonkers, and he doesn't do shit for them. Jadakiss is not no Jay-Z, right? But Jadakiss definitely in position to put anybody, I think, from Yonkers in the position that he was in. Being that where he came from, why wouldn't he do that? Okay, cool. Maybe he has his own principles in life. Maybe he hasn't seen that in the artist in Yonkers.
Because I feel like I gotta see you work. The same way when you came to me, you were like,
I'm not the only artist coming from Yonkers. I think I'm nice. I'm not the best, and I let the people the people speak for themselves. I'm like a little baby. I don't call myself the goat. I let the people call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm nice, and I'm ready to. I don't give a fuck. I'll battle anybody. I will go verse for verse. You want to go for it? I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
But I just feel like being that where they came from, their establishment. They can help so many good. We got a lot of artists in Yonkers. A lot. We just stuck in that town. I'm gonna be that first one to break that bridge. Watch, I'm telling you. And without sucking dick. I'm sorry. Pardon language. Without doing that. Because a lot of people in Yonkers right now, that's what they're doing. They reaching out of Yonkers, but they doing a lot of that.
I mean, I get it. I get it without the, I get it. I just feel like.
I'm sorry.
I feel like, there's nothing to fucking apologize. I just feel like, you know what it is? I feel like certain, like, for example, like a Jadakiss, like you mentioned, right? Like, if he's in the block, I feel like he has to, first, we already know, I'm not quoting that he's doing this, but we already know he's gonna put on his peoples, right? It's always like that. He's gonna put on his peoples first beforehand.
Just like he sent me a DM talking about a mixtape. You know how much he wanted? $600 to get a slot on a mixtape.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Why would I pay $600 to get on a slot?
But I heard Casanova did the same shit.
And I heard Cassidy did, and I could show you DMs from Uncle Murder. I've got those plenty of times and it ranges from $400 to $600, guys. So, but you know what that is? Again, to put on a project together, to have one of their good friends on that project and use that a reason why they should blow up. Not because Jadakiss put him on because that's his friend, but they put him on a project. He was the best on the project because, this sets up. That's to me is set up. They using us underground artists to do things like that. And you're right, and it's sad. He's going to put his own peoples on, which it's cool and it's understandable. So all you know.
I think we in a place that we fucking know.
But how do you know him? I used to live next door to Jadakiss. I literally lived next door to Jadakiss. When he got raided back in like 2007 or some shit, 2008, I was living at the waterfront. He was next door to me. All right, I used to see him every day. He gave my brother's pictures. I see him all the time. He speaks with my brother, his peoples. We know him. We don't know him like, yo, Kiss, what up? But we know him. The bro chill with him at the juice bar one time. We know him. But what you have to be doing to get on, to know him. You understand what I'm trying to say?
You gotta do it on your own.
It's just crazy.
It's like,
independent, baby.
At the
shout
end of the day,
shout to them though.
Because you gotta do it. I feel like you gotta do it. I feel like the reason why, and I'm not trying to make excuses for his ass or nothing like that, but from what I've seen is the fact that from what I've seen and my years in the fucking industry, from being a rapper to where I'm at now, is like, bitch, if I put that footwork, you gotta put that footwork. Especially if he didn't get to where he wanted to be. Let's keep it a buck. He didn't get to where he wanted to be because of whatever laws and legal shit he dealt with the whole bad boy situations, right? But which fucked him up in many ways. But at the end of the day, if I gotta put in that work, you gotta put in that work, and that's my attitude. That's me. I look at you like, for me to truly work, and I told you this when I first met you. I'm like, bro, like, I gotta see how you work before, because I learned managing 2 other artists.
Right. What you told me that before.
I gotta see how you work.
Because
I have people who say they're hungry. They're hungry and they get too cocky.
They eating chips.
They get too cocky.
No, you're right.
They get too cocky, and I'm saying it right now. They get too cocky, and they're not even you're not even popping.
At all.
And I'm not trying to downplay. You're dope, but you're not popping. You're not the talk of NYC. And I'm not saying I'm not a label for me to be like, oh well, you do the work. No, I just want to see how hungry you want it. I want to see you fall and pick yourself up. I'm still going to be there and help you pick yourself up.
Correct.
But I want to see you and I feel like with them is like, I got to see, watch when you start making it, watch when motherfuckers start showing face. But at this point, you don't need them.
At all.
You understand? So it's like, it's a catch 2020.
I'm learning that you don't need nobody, V.
Just no, yourself. You don't. I learned that too. But I'm just like me, just personally, I feel like in this industry is the fact like, motherfuckers who they want to see you win it, but they want to see you win. Like, you got to put in that work. And when I told you that, I've told many people this, like, you got to work. It's not just, how many times I told you, yo, Dro, how many times you be like, yo, V, you didn't put me on the show? Because you don't need to do all my shows.
That's facts. I agree. And I understand.
Because you need to, how many times I told you, put yourself outside of my shows. Or how many times I brought you to other people and I'm like, network. How many
times? It's hard for me because
but this is more than just, again.
If I go out of you, again, back to, I started this performance shit with you, 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was working, actually, and I got the email from you about a showcase. So, again, it's just, I don't know,
but
man.
I mean,
I feel like it's disrespectful me going to do other shows. That's why in the past I didn't send you stuff like, yo, I want to do this showcase. You think it's cool, and we don't spoke personal, but I don't know, V. But then I learned though, you don't care. You know, get yourself out there.
No,
get yourself
I don't take it personal because for me, now I will tell you if the promoter is a janky promoter or not. Like
Correct.
I'll be like, no, bro, like what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You
Which I
understand?
appreciate.
But, you know, like.
But you know how that game is. You know how that whole circle goes.
Like I'll
and
be like, if you want to do it, reach out to this person or do this
Correct.
or whatever.
I'd rather do that.
Whatever. Like I'd rather connect you to the places and go speak to them. Again, I can speak for you, and I'm that type of person. Cause I have artists that hit me up and be like, yo, V, let me pick your mind, and I speak with them.
99% of my shows you done book for me. So
I feel
AK
like,
V-Henny, AK my manager on the low.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like I'm like, but I feel like the reason that like I've told you, and you know this, is like, yes, you make it on your own, but you got to put that footwork. I've told you what I am proud about you is that you are learning not to take things personal.
Right.
Compared to when I first met you, you've the growth within you.
But I think I'm
but it's just
thank you.
No, but it's I feel like it's the way we grew up. I feel like it's the way we grew up. I may be wrong, but I feel like it's the way we grew up, where you just have a certain mentality. I've always told my family members shit like that, right? When it comes to you, I'm like, yo, I've told you that. Matter of fact, when we went to Brooklyn, I was like, you know, you remind me of the guys I grew up with, my brother-in-law, you know, like, and blah blah. Like it just I grew up in the streets as well, and these were my influence. You understand? So your character, your mentality is what I grew up to. So I understand how certain things you react. But looking at your growth from having you 2 years ago in my other spot,
right,
to now here, you know, sitting down and just reminiscing on like your growth. You going from like, I was excited. I was just like, yo, I
was excited to have somebody on the team with me.
Nah, and
that's when I started my own thing. The bro jumped on, and we was excited. But again, you know, we
but
learn.
look where you at now.
Exactly. I feel like
in those 2 years, what have you done so far? Let's
a lot. I mean, big shout out to V-Henny. I played on Hot 97. That's my best feeling ever. You know, she gave me.
I mean,
but
that's dope.
A lot of shows. We done dropped mixtapes. We done did plenty of things. A big growth.
You guys
How many
done
shows?
A lot.
We done did probably over 25 shows with you in the past 2 years.
You guys performed
plenty. A lot.
Not all because of me, but you guys met Hip Hop Mike. You got to speak with like
a lot of industry
just
people.
Mad motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. You understand? Like it's not, and it's because people believe in you. Because you guys won competition, not because of me. I can bring you to these stuff.
Right.
When you guys performed at one of my events, but and you guys won, and it wasn't because of, it was the judges, they chose you guys. They were like, yo, them niggas was dope. And I was just like, I even said, are you sure? Because I don't want, you understand? Like, I don't want anything, you understand? Like, I don't want no controversy with this, you understand? And it was like, no, you know, like, you guys were dope. Like, you know, so the times that you guys won certain things from my shows, it was only one show, but from other stuff that I seen, like, you did your shit. It wasn't me. It was just the fact that you believe in yourself. So that's and the reason why I'm bringing this shit back is when you told me about you wanting to quit, I was like, nah, bro, like, you're bugging.
I know I was tripping, you know, and a couple of people besides yourself. I mean, you're probably the one that I actually paid more mind to, but a couple of people told me not to, you know. They see the potential in me, and, you know, there's a couple things that I could work on, you know, my wordplay, you know, I could get more lyrical with it, but again, I just think I was giving up on myself.
But what
more
kind
than
of
y'all.
artist you see yourself as? Like, do you see yourself like a lyrical content person?
No. Well, I do, because I am getting You know, I'm reading a lot more. I'm reading dictionaries. I'm doing a lot more. You know, replenishing myself more or less. I should say, like I said, for the rebirth. I want to do things a lot different. So how I talk, different, you know. But I look at myself honestly like I am. I'm a raw rapper. Again, everything I speak about, I've been through. I try to, you know, put it in a sense where a lot of people can relate to it, because a lot of people, I think they relate to certain things because of how you express it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might be going through something that you're going through, but the way I express it, you probably like, hell no. But then again, if you really feel where I'm coming from, you'll understand more or less where I was coming from. So I'm just a hardcore rapper.
Yeah,
I can see myself branching into the hip hop side of things with my brother, you know, Killer, shout to him again. He's more that, you know, again, he's 12 years younger than me, you know, and it's just that difference that helps me. That's just why I love being together with it. That's the bro. We always gonna do music together, but I still feel I got that rawness in me that people need to hear. Honestly.
Yo, let's talk
Never
about
forget that freestyle. Sorry that you brought me to.
Oh,
when you hit me, you was like, "Yo, let's go."
Yo,
it was like the dog owner.
That shit was dope. That was such a dope freestyle.
You was like the dog owner, and you were just like, "Get him." When you gave me that kick, I was just like, "Oh shit, I gotta go in."
They were just cause I remember it was mad heads up in there, shout out to
30
Legacy,
yes.
to all of them, right, and
DTF Radio,
and out in DTF Radio, and we went there, and I see you and your brother, and y'all was just like, and I was like, no motherfuckers, I did not bring you here for no fucking reason.
I was
so
feeling
I was
the
just
vibe.
like, go, spit that shit. And you
Yo, shout to the bro Bully, man, RP Mach, but he was there with me that night. Yeah. And even he was like, yo, bro, what's up? When you going in? I'm like, yo, I'm waiting. I'm just listening. And then, V-Henny kicked me like, yo, what's up, man? You going in or what?
Yo,
I'm like, you know what?
I'm not fucking doing this.
It's that time.
You you're embarrassing me, kid.
And honestly, I felt like I did the best that whole night. Honestly, my personal opinion.
Was feeling your shit. Like, everybody,
yeah, they really was.
It's crazy because, like, watching that is, you brought it back.
I watch that all the time.
Watching that video, I mean, everybody, shout out to everybody that they think, right?
Facts.
But
everybody. Especially Trendy, my guy.
Who?
Trendy.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely bodied that.
Even Lord Bread was there. Like,
shout out to Lord Bread, that's right.
Lord Bread, like, I brought my guys in. That's why I was like, y'all need to come, like, whatever. But it was like, when I heard you rap, because I'm going to keep it a buck, don't get offended, but your brother rap, he spit his shit, everybody was like, but when you was rapping, I don't know if you paid attention how everybody was just like,
I was trying to get everybody. You see,
everybody was just around? Like,
yes,
like everybody was like, and you was just like, when you had your scully, you was like, everybody was just like,
shit off.
Everybody was just like, like, and I was like, that's what I'm fucking talking about, like, cause I was just like, yo, if you embarrass me,
I had to. I was like, hold on, and she hit me, cause at first I was gonna wait more to the end to it cleared up, cause like you said, it was mad people, and I didn't want to just jump on. I didn't know if there was coordination going on, but people were just jumping on the mic, so I'm just like, oh shit, my turn. Let me get closer to this mic, and then I just went on.
Cause I was like, you better jump that shit, and then when you jumped on it, and then I looked at it, bro, I was like,
to this day, that's my favorite freestyle ever.
Nah, that was a dope cipher.
I went ham on that. I was so genuine. The people were genuine. Like you said, people were making me feel even more. I wanted to keep going. I was just like, the beat switched. I was like, fuck it.
Nah, it was definitely dope. You know, I love watching shit like that, or I love seeing shit like that, because it's like, when I tell, you know what it is, that when we're in that industry and we see so many artists, you know, you could be like, yo, I know these guys, they're dope, like that, whatever. You know, sometimes motherfuckers be like, yeah,
Right.
So when you bring them and boom, it's like,
oh shit.
Oh, okay,
they
yo.
Dope.
Yo, V, I was like, I told y'all motherfuckers sleeping on me. I was like, you know I don't fuck with second motherfuckers, like.
Shout out to the gang. Why hate me? Hate yourself.
Yeah, you understand? Like, so it's like just hearing the reaction. I remember that night. I remember as you was rapping, because I remember holding the camera, the phone, should I say, and I'm recording you. But I also was paying attention. I wanted to see everybody's reaction. That's why I said I don't know if you paid attention because you were so lost in your transition.
I didn't know nobody there. I was talking to the guy next to me. I was talking to the other guy. I'm looking at this guy while I'm spitting. I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get everybody's attention.
And it's like, so watching you do it, so I was watching everyone. And again, like, you just, like, the reaction was just like, like, yeah, like, you know, like, it was just like, they were feeling it. They were just like, like, yeah, woo, yeah. Like,
at one point, they were making me feel.
Yeah, and you was just going like,
yeah.
and I was just like, that's what I'm fucking talking about.
See, that's good artists. That's a good audience. That's good people to have around you. You know, it could have been a different point of view. People could have been like, even though I'm nice, but everybody was just doing great that night. That's. I think the environment you put me in that night, it was so awesome.
I wanna
I'm not
put
gonna
out
lie.
there. I wanna put out there. What happened with this? Because I didn't get to really. I don't know the full story. I didn't get to really see it like that. What the fuck happened with that whole Casanova and you shit with the So Yonkers shit?
You know what it is about Casanova. Honestly, he's Casanova. He's a gorilla.
Don't let that get over you.
But don't let that go over your head. But no, we had a couple words exchanged, and he didn't like what I said, which I didn't like what he said, and it just went forward with that. It's just the whole Yonkers, he had that Brooklyn thing, and I came out with a hard 16 for Yonkers repping the town, and he was putting a lot of whack artists, and I don't mean to say whack because we all nice, in some way, but I just felt like I was giving more of that thoroughness, that repping my borough type shit. So when he not that I was mad that he didn't repost my shit, but he reposted something about DMX and then telling people to tag DMX so he could post something from a Yonkers artist, which it just got under my skin, and I told him, how about you tag DMX yourself, and him himself actually replied to me and told me to lick nuts and something like that, and young Yonkers niggas need to go more harder, whatever the case may be, and it just escalated. I just told him to SMD, and escalated from that though. But shout to Casanova. I'm not a hate nigga, but when you put up a challenge like that, what I'm saying, you got to be equal, to the towns, because he was putting a lot of, Brooklyn and Grant. That's where he's from. I understand. You got to make it happen for your town, like you said. The Locks should be doing. Why the Locks ain't come out with some? I'm so Yonkers, but that's another story. But yeah, shout to him, man.
I mean,
anyway.
at the end of the day, you know what? I said, shout for your town, right? But I mean.
He was big mad though.
He was.
And I think that last track he had too, Waiting at Your Door, talking about you told me to suck a. Yeah, he was talking to me. I'm sorry, I'm a nobody to a lot of people, but I was definitely in his mind. But I appreciate that though. He gave me a lot of interactions. Had thousands of people through my shit. I got a lot of DMs, and it is what it is. Shout out to Casanova, man.
How did you feel when a few people were saying your shit was trash?
Oh, I took that as more motivation.
Okay.
But then, see, it's a difference when you tell somebody they trash and then you hating. Mm-hmm. I could feel that. A lot of those people that were telling me that, they were just hating. They were just jumping on that Brooklyn wagon. But there was one person, actually a couple people that was trying to tell me, like, I'm not trash, but I could work on certain deliveries and wordplay, and I actually DM'd them and thanked them, and I appreciate you. And they were actually coordinated, like they were cool about it. Like, yo, you know what? I actually heard you so Yonkers. It was cool, but you could have did this, and I thank them for that, and I truly do. And that's what I think. Those kind of comments and situations made me who I am now.
Okay.
It's the rebirth. Yeah, I hope y'all ready for this, man.
I mean,
2021 is mine. I'm not playing.
So what's gonna be the first single?
Y.H.M. I mean, it has to be.
And when are you dropping this?
This is gonna be dropped this weekend, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually release it Sunday.
Oh yeah, he's doing it with the Artistry.
Absolutely. So this Sunday is gonna be this Sunday is gonna be the actual official release. I've been saying I was gonna release it as we spoke prior to this. But this Sunday is gonna be the actual release. Again, I'm giving thanks to you people, so I'm not gonna put this on any streaming platforms where you have to pay for it. It's gonna be free. So my goal was to put it out on, iTunes, SoundCloud, everything, YouTube, any free site that you guys could use, just to hear my music and just me trying to say thank you to you guys and yeah.
I appreciate
definitely,
that.
man.
You do know you have the support though.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I do feel I do, but again, I dwell on so many aspects of life.
You know what's one thing that I learned recently, Joe?
I feel I get a lot of fake love,
Yeah,
and I don't know.
You're gonna have people who's gonna be like, yo, what up, sis, or what up, bro, and they don't mean it. That's why I don't use those words just to anyone like that. I don't call nobody sis. Bro, like, yo, what up, bro? But I'm talking about, like, yo, when I be like, yo, that's my brother, like, or, like, I be like, for me, people know, like, for me to take people out with me, like, when
you fuck with them.
I fuck with you.
Yep.
You understand? Like, and that's how you know, like, I fuck with you. Like, if I go to certain events and it's not my event, it's just, if I'm like, yo, you come with me.
So people like you gonna get my full attention, my full love, my full response, respect, my full support, because people like you make me feel the same way. You know, if I'm coming to your show, it's because I got my respect and support for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's all I want around me. It's just genuine support. I don't need you to do nothing for me.
You have that, but what I was
support.
Going back though,
it's very big nowadays.
It is very big. You're gonna have your fake. You're gonna have. But what I did learn, I would say maybe. I mean, I've always been paid attention to it.
Correct.
But I feel like this year I've been very much prominently with it.
Yes,
like as far as you have to pay attention to your fans, like your fans, the fans you have now, right? Appreciate them, and I say that because it's sometimes we get so caught up with like the numbers.
Not friends.
No,
not family members.
I'm talking about fans.
No, people that
Your
you know
support.
that's outside, but they actually see the
they've
potential.
been fucking with you.
And I started to realize that as well.
No,
that's what
and
I'm
you
saying.
have to, because, and I just say it's really important to do that. Like, I did a post on Facebook recently, like maybe a few days ago, I would say, and it was just like, yo, like, I know I'm always busy. I know people. I'm always chasing the next big thing, right?
Correct. Which we all are.
Yes. Or I'm trying to just be bigger than what it is. I've always wanted more in my life, but I don't. I was like, the ones that really been following me. I just want to say thank you, bro. Like, you know, like and you have to appreciate them.
Yes.
That's what I said. Like,
send
whether
them
they
packages,
fans or fake
send
or
them a
not.
shirt, send them, you know, something that just to thank you. You know, at the same time, it's promotion for yourself. Again, everything is about business. Everything surrounding to
It
me in a
is
business
about
field.
business, but then
But it's more thank.
It's
yes.
business,
It's more
but it's
appreciation.
also like it makes it personal.
Of course.
Because it's like, shit, he took the time to do, you understand? Like,
He could have been A, Y, and Z, but he actually stopped to.
so it's like, so I was just saying, like, that's what I'm like, yo, I get we have the whole fake shit, you know. I appreciate those motherfuckers because at the end of the day,
I do. I appreciate them, but you know.
at the end of the day, you still make me relevant.
Right.
We still make you relevant.
Why hate me, hate yourself. It's true.
That negativity is still. Yeah, I was just saying that with K Goddess, but I said, and I told K Goddess, I said, yo, K, I told Scott this. Motherfuckers is gonna talk shit about you whether you're doing good or bad. I learned this already. Might as well just fucking appreciate it and keep it moving. Right. Just turn it into a positive, positive.
Take that negative and turn it positive.
Reinforcement, you understand?
Nah, it's a fact.
So,
I agree.
So your fucking fake haters, thank you. You understand? Like, I take that shit like with a grain of salt in a sense. You know.
That's what I've been doing, man. I ain't gonna front. That's what I've been doing lately. I just take it, but I'm learning from it at the same time. I can't lie. You know, I truly am.
I see your growth,
but
though.
I'm happy where I'm at now. I'm happy the goals I got set. You know, things I got in front of me that I'm chasing, and I feel I'm in the right direction right now.
Okay.
I truly do. You know, I truly do.
Let me ask you this though, like having you here. How did you feel? Because I know you did, certain cities with when we did the tour, but I want your honest opinion, like certain things. Like, how did you feel about the tour?
It was great. personally, I liked it though.
Okay.
Every place we went
Any
to
negative,
was
like, or anything that you feel like can improve?
Listen, as far as we've been working, 2 years prior to this, and
because I know at one point you was, but you actually,
shows,
you know what I'm like. I was gonna say I know you was mad, but you wasn't mad at me. So
it's
but
impossible to be upset at you. Again, being that we partnered up before, I understand more the business part of it. And let's just say somebody's not on time when they said they was, or didn't get so much time as they said they would, or etc. You have to have that room, for them, them not mistakes, but changes. I never had a bad experience with you, V.
Yo, but I mean, it's not about having a bad experience, but I mean, I feel like
Philly was
at the
popping.
end
That was
of
one
the
of my favorite
at the end of the day, like I'm not perfect either. Like there's got to be certain shit that you probably could have felt like. I will say this: you fucking got me to a venue and I was feeling sick.
Yeah, but I felt like you I don't know, for some reason you had to be at that venue. That venue was a little.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I gotta.
And again, back to your artists.
But you know what though?
There was an artist that was.
You
there.
was right about. You know what? You just said something, and it just hit me. You're fucking right. I had to be there, cause if I wasn't there,
I agree.
Yo,
it was a great show, but
I could have lost
mad
money.
When was the last time I actually texted you at a venue saying you had to be here? Never.
No, I know that.
That one, it was just like, I gotta call V.
Yo.
And I was online, and when I called you, I wasn't even drinking. I said, I think V gotta be here, yo. This is gonna get a little too
It's
crazy.
because I'm thinking about. I'm like, you know what? Thank God that you did that, because
As soon as you came, everything was like.
At the end of the day, like I was like, thank God you did that, because I could have lost out on mad money.
And I'm glad you did that night, honestly.
Not even that, like it was just like, but there was just like mad shit going on. But and then I'm not saying like, but I was just like.
I again too, her artists, like I said earlier.
Yeah, my
like
artist.
When you say that your artist,
weren't the only one.
So exactly, so there was another artist that I felt like,
Nah, you weren't the only one.
That's my brother. We go through V. Where's V at,
It's
man?
crazy because the other ones was hitting me up. It was when I got your call and you was just like, nah, B. I was like, I don't even know what's going on, but I'm gonna go over there. Cause once I got that call from you, I was just like, alright. Cause you know what it is? They don't complain. You guys don't complain. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You guys don't complain. So when you did this, I was just like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on, but I gotta go over there.
And 90% of the situation had nothing to do with us.
And it wasn't that I was ignoring the other artists, but I was like, all right, let me see. I was trying to communicate, but again, I wasn't feeling well. So I was just like, yo, I'm not feeling well. I was like, I'm not feeling well. Mind you, I'm on tour. I was exhausted. I had an infection, right? I had an infection from a burn. I burned myself. I was in Canada and I had coffee and it gave me a third degree burn.
Right.
And I fucked up is that yes, I was fucking with it and it got worse.
I felt fucked up calling you.
So I was like,
after
yo.
That, I'm like, oh shit.
So I was just like, so when motherfuckers saw me at the venue, they was like, yo, you was already sick, and I was like
Superwoman, like, bang, V-Henny's here. I'm like, no, she's not here. They're like, you called her. Like, yeah, I did, but she did say she might stop by, but she's here. Fuck it, she's here.
Like, yo, and I had a face. I was like, yo,
yeah, you was mad.
I was like,
he was mad. I felt like he was mad at me.
I wasn't
and
mad
I'm like,
at
damn, maybe
you.
I shouldn't have called her because she was definitely going through her personal, again, that infection. But
I was just mad in general. You understand? So I was just like, I was just like, let me try to fucking remove this whole. I was like, you want to be boss woman, right? You want to be boss woman, right? Like, but I just say, the reason why it wasn't that I was mad at you guys. I wasn't mad at you guys. But I always tell you guys, communicate with me.
Right.
Right? So, what you did, I feel, is that communicate with me in a sense where it's like remove the emotional part, right? And I'm not saying you was emotional. What I'm trying to say is that because you were upset because of what happened, I felt your energy, and it brought me to like an anger. I'm not saying you did that because I did that to myself. However, had you communicated from the jump, like, yo, V, whatever, then I would have been like, I wasn't upset at you guys because you weren't the only one texting me.
Right.
My phone was blowing up.
So I know. Yeah.
So that's why I was like, when I told you I might just stop by, it's because I was already getting text messages. But I was just like, with you guys, it's because we have that relationship where I'm like, yo, just fucking, you should have just been told me this. You understand? I know you guys don't complain about shit, and I know you guys thug it out and shit, but sometimes let me know shit before it gets worse. Right. Because it could have been handled beforehand. You understand? It could have been handled in a different manner. So in this case, I came in already pissed off. Because I'm like, why did it have to get here when it did not have to get here? You understand? So that's where I was at. I wasn't upset at the fact that you guys told me, or like you reached out to me, because you weren't the first ones to reach out to me. If I could show you that fucking phone that night, I know that
Trust
shit was.
Me,
That's why I was like,
regretted the text. Period.
I was just like, at the end of the day, I had to. But I feel as me, as like a curator or a person that you guys look up to me, there could have been a lot more. I had to be there, and this is for you to now pass on to you, because you have a label, and although you started it on your own, you have a team, you have your brother, regardless how it is, whatever the pace he's in whatever the pace it is, besides you, or you have your support system with your family.
Yes.
You have my ass that I will do what it takes. I always tell people this, and you know this for a fact. I always tell people, just keep it loyal and just communicate with me, whether you don't like something I did. And I always respected you because you always called me out on certain shit. And vice versa. You understand?
Yes,
so
I was gonna say.
And
I like that. Sometimes
I mean, you
have
need
to be put in this position.
But
sometimes
you, as a businessman,
I need that criticism, and that's how you're supposed to build.
You take it in. But for me to tell you right now to pass on the baton is like, all right, Dro. Then at this point, like, there's gonna be moments where you're gonna have to make the sacrifice, which you already know.
Correct.
But I look forward to seeing you as not only the artist, because I don't even see you only as an artist. I see you as a mogul. You understand?
Thanks.
So continue having this mindset. Educate yourself. And when I say educate yourself, is I've told you this, just start reading books and start surrounding yourself with like-minded people, bro. Because you're going to get to places, if you just have to put yourself in the right place. You have to put yourself in the right positions. You understand? And once you put yourself in that right position, you're good. And I feel like this is our conversations, but I want to see you. I want to see you do great.
Likewise, V. I want to see us back to back.
And I look forward to this project because I know you're putting your all. I know you're doing everything in your power to make this a dope project.
And again, for my project, I'm gonna have a video for every song. I'm trying to really I'm putting my all into it. Every 7 songs that I have is gonna be an official video. There might be a to be continued to 1 or 2 where it's gonna, branch off together. Where, I'm trying to put, a lot into this. Again, the EP is just a beginning of an album. It's just like a pre-gaming of an album. What's gonna be in the album. So I just hope everybody, just be patient.
And
it's
you're going to
coming
perform on the 29th.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be there this 29th. Shout out to the Artistry. Shout out to V-Henny. I'll definitely
can't wait for that.
In a secret location. I super can't wait. We got a few joints.
So wait, are you performing by yourself?
No, I'm going to come with the bro.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
He said he wasn't, but he said he made time for it. Again, he has so much going for itself that our, calendars don't connect as it used to, but he's definitely gonna be there with me. Shout out to the gang, he's there, and we're gonna put on a show for you. This first one of the year.
When did you realize? When did you learn to not take it so personal that your brother is doing his own thing?
It's not more him. It's just more in general that I learned. And this just happened due to this COVID. I'll say a month after this COVID started, that time that I had to sit at home and, you know, wake up every morning and just realize that, you know, life, you can't take for granted, and you can't wait on people's time, and you can't do things accordingly to other people. You know, you got to love yourself before you love others. And I always had that moral again. You know, I got my significant other. I have my son. I understand the whole concept of love, but when you in this rap stuff and have someone that you'll partner up with, different emotions get involved. And I just, again, I'll say a couple months ago, I started to look at things different. You know, I have a dream I'm chasing. He does too. If I win, he wins. If he wins, I win. So why am I gonna wait for him to win or us to win when I could probably win on my own, and we still gonna be winners? So I'm just pushing myself to the max, V.
Well,
no cap. You know, and again, don't feel weird. You know, there's gonna be shows I'm gonna be doing on my own. There's gonna be a lot of things that I'm gonna be doing on my own.
I was
Not
actually
because I don't want him there, but it's just because maybe that's motivation to keep him more positive in this direction that we're going in, as well as the dream that we're chasing to be rappers. You know, to get mom out that hood. That's our ultimate dream, is to come home one day and, you know, mom, I bought you this house. Here you go, and I'm happy for the rest of the life.
Shout out to Mom, cause
You know,
she be.
shout out to Mom. Mama Deuce wanted to be here. She wanted to come. She got up for work 2 p.m. She really did, and I'm like, nah, Mom, and she's just like, you really don't want me there? And I'm like, nah, Mom, it's not like that. It's just, you know, it's just an interview and talk about my upcoming.
Yo,
I'm gonna show you the text.
You know, mad motherfuckers be hitting me
She
over.
commented on the Artistry. Like,
I know that, but you know, like mad, and it's like people who seen you guys perform be like, yo, where's his mom? Like,
yo,
you know that,
unique.
I got
one of a
mad,
kind.
she already know I got mad love for her.
Thanks,
like.
V. And I actually noticed that, you know, the genuine love you show her. That's my main supporter, you know. That's who I could say supports me to the max.
Yeah.
You know, call off work and etc. just to be there, you know, sick or whatever. Other people, I don't get that same, you know. And I know that's mama love, and everybody else is different, but that's my mama love.
Nah, mom be like, she be right there in the front, rapping your motherfucking lyrics like, whoa. You understand? I have nothing but love for her. You can tell she's a genuine woman, like, and she just wants to see. Yeah, she wants to see you guys happy. She supports you guys, and no matter what you do, and that's what a mother should do, is have that unconditional love. You understand?
Shout out to her.
So that's dope. You know, like, shout out to her, yo. You know, like, that should be dope. But I want to just say, shout out to you, Joe. I'm super proud of you.
I appreciate that, V.
I really am. I'm not talking shit. I'm not trying to be biased.
Oh,
and
of course not.
At
Again,
the end of the
genuine
day, yeah, I mean, if I thought you was trash, I would have not fucked with you. Like,
of course.
Yeah, I mean,
and
like,
I see that.
I mean, I try not to, like, I try to bring quality when it comes to my brand, you know.
But you have
to. Yeah, which you definitely have to, you know. So working with you guys has been an amazing journey. The reason why for me is because we were able to grow and build a friendship. So I want to see you even now because of that. I want to see you win even more. You understand? And I will see you, you know, I always tell and you know that, like I said, we said this earlier, like, if I win, you win, you know, I just want to see you work, and you guys are, you're putting that work in. You're putting that work in, you're showing the effort, and, you know, it's just a matter of time.
I got a lot of surprises for you, V.
I know you do.
I'm
waiting for that.
You pay a lot of attention. I know you show me that, give me that good support.
I'm waiting for that.
I got
I'm
a lot
like,
of things
because I'm like,
I don't want to spill, but I got a lot of things that I believe you're going to be proud of.
Because I'm like,
my footwork is going to get a lot more better than, you know, what you're saying it is now. And like you said, I just got to put that footwork in, put that work in. And I noticed my lacking in certain things. And again, it's because I was just giving out more than what I was receiving. So I'm so much more focused, V.
It's a lesson learned, right?
And I appreciate you. Absolutely. Life is about lessons, and, you know, bad lessons to where you learn from them. But again, I just can't wait.
I'm so proud of you, yo.
Thanks,
so
V.
I just want to say, we're going to actually play his track right now.
Yes, sir.
But after that, we're gonna actually have him perform as well.
Yes.
So I want to just let you guys know, man. We have Dro performing his newest single. He's releasing it with us, and I'm just super proud of it because at the end of the day, you know, he's releasing it with us, the Artistry. It's only but right. Yo, I want you to actually introduce your track and let everybody know.
So you already know what's up. It's your boy Dro. Big shout outs to the Artistry, V-Henny. Yes, we're about to play my single off my EP, dropping it, you know, again in Thanksgiving. It's called the Rebirth. My first single is gonna be Y.H.M, Dro featuring 2 clips. Hope y'all enjoy it.
And let's do this. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Yo, Dro, where can we find you, all your information and everything as well?
Again, I go by the name of Dro _ Y.H.M. You can find me on IG. Soon to be on all platforms. Again, we had our music on there, but I actually removed it.
I know you did.
I
didn't want to get into that.
But I will be back on all platforms. Dro _ Y.H.M. I would never change that. Shout out to the gang. Y.H.M. Why hate me? Hate yourself.
Y'all already know the vibes, man. It's your girl V-Henny, man. Follow this man. You will find all his information on the description box below. So there's no way that you're not able to follow him or show that support. You can follow me, V-Henny _. Also, the Artistry NY across all platforms. Also, check out the website, the Artistry. I was gonna say the Artistry NY is such a habit. The website, the artistry.live, is actually getting revamped. We're also just doing so many things right now going on. The 29th. Actually, everything's booked up, so no slots available
at all
as of today.
It's gonna be showtime.
So, I already know the vibes, man. Why hate me? Is your girl V-Henny. We got Dro in the motherfucking building. We're out. He's about to perform. And peace.
Peace.
Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all already know.
I appreciate y'all again.
Why me? I came from the bottom just like you. I went through the struggles just like you. The only difference is I'm not you, nigga. Why me? I even got friends that show me love. I even got friends that poke me up. I even got friends that lock me up, nigga. Why me? I came from the bottom just like you. Went through the struggles just like you. Only difference is I'm not you, nigga. Why me? I even got friends that show me love. I even got friends that poke me up. I even got friends that lock me up, nigga. Why me?
First off, it's my turn. A lot of niggas ain't gon' like that. No dad, but I fight back. Real nigga gon' strike back. I've been thinking about a lot of shit, but one thing that been hitting me is all this hate niggas giving me. This fake love shit sick of me. I just stay on my toes. Real niggas don't fold. No cap, say it bold. Y.H.M be the code. Life filled with up and downs. One reason I don't fuck around. I ride niggas so buckle down. This real nigga gon' talk it now. I've been lost in my ways. Better yet, stay away. I'm tired of playing all them games. It's time to overlap you lames. They locked me down, stabbed me up, ran down, said I couldn't eat. I'm still rocking like this fucking beat, so no nigga, don't fuck with me. You tellin' stories, well tell them right. I'm tired of niggas and they bullshitting. Fuck around, get your life tooken. Trying to live like the bull living. My cloth different, I learned that. When it came for me, I ain't turned back. I ain't talking about them hating niggas, but my fam went and turned back. Type of shit keep me cold. A fucking nigga on the road. I've been on it since day one. I never changed since day one. This is me till that day come. I lost a lot, but I gained one. I said this is me till that day come. I lost a lot, but I gained one.
Why me? I came from the bottom just like you. I went through the struggles just like you. The only difference is I'm not you, nigga. Why me? I even got friends that show me love. I even got friends that poke me up. I even got friends that lock me up, nigga. Why me? I came from the bottom just like you. Went through the struggles just like you. Only difference is I'm not you, nigga. Why hate me? I even got friends that show me love. I even got friends that poke me up. I even got friends that lock me up, nigga. Why hate me? Why 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 me?
get it. Yeah. Shout out to the gang. Y.H.M. Why hate me? Hate yourself. You heard? Cat. 2 clips. What's good?
Why me? I came from the bottom just like you. I went through the struggle just like you. Only difference is I'm not you, nigga. Why hate me? I even got friends that show me love. I even got friends that poke me up. I even got friends that lock me up. Nigga, why hate me? I came from the bottom just like you. Went through the struggles just like you. Only difference is I'm not you, nigga. Why hate me? I even got friends that show me love. I even got friends that poke me up.
Pay
I even
attention,
got
look.
friends that lock me up, nigga. Why hate me?
First off, it's my turn. A lot of niggas ain't gon' like that. No dad, but I fight back. Real nigga gon' strike back. I've been thinking about a lot of shit, but one thing that been hitting me is all this hate niggas giving me. This fake love shit sick of me. I just stay on my toes. Real niggas don't fold. Y.H.M say it bold. Y.H.M say it cold. Life filled with up and downs. One reason I don't fuck around. I ride niggas, so buckle down. This real nigga gon' talk it now. I've been lost in my ways. Better yet, stay away. I'm tired of playing all them games. It's time to overlap your names. They locked me down, stabbed me up, ran down, said I couldn't eat. I'm still rocking like this fucking beat, so no nigga don't fuck with me. You telling stories, well tell them right. I'm tired of niggas and they bullshitting. Fuck around, get your life tooken. Trying to live like the bull living. My cloth different, I learned that. When it came for me, I ain't turned back. I ain't talking about them hating niggas, but my fam went and turned back. Type of shit keep me cold. Fucking nigga on the road. I've been on this since day one. I never changed since day one. This is me till that day come. I lost a lot, but I gained one. I said this is me till that day come. I lost a lot, but I gained one. I came from the bottom just like you.
I went through the struggles just like you.
Only difference is I'm not you, nigga. Why hate me?
I even got friends that show me love. I even got friends that poke me up. I even got friends that lock me up.
Nigga, why hate me? I came from the bottom just like you. Went to the struggle just like you. Only difference is I'm not you.
Nigga, why hate me?
Let's go, cat. Talk to him. 2 clips, you heard? Hey, 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 hey. Why me? 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 Why hate me? Y'all already know the vibes. Big shout out to the Artistry, you heard? V-Henny. Boo, boo, boo.
The Artistry.
Catch us on YouTube, Facebook, or outlets.
Follow us, the Artistry NY.